Mhm. Hi, good afternoon. Uh, Welcome to Ines, USA in Montana. Well, gusto kong sagutin ang kanilang comment. Matagal na kasi na hindi na ako nag-videos. So, they need my answers. You know, well, the comment is how we met my husband. My husband. Well, we have many sites that registered, if you want to really get married American. So what I do is I went to register by the website in Filipino Hearts. That site that I met my husband in 1 week later. So, you know, it's really many men there, to choice or they choice at you. How you registered and you know, how you going to put your favorite or whatever there, because a lot of question that side. So I think my husband's really like my profile, especially your profile. When you talk nicely or you talk nice your story about your background like that. So when I online, I saw a message from here, so I don't expected that he is the ones, for the first that he clicked on my name. And then I'm so excited. Wow. So I need to reply it. So when I reply and then he reply me back, in a few seconds. So it means that it's very fast. So my husband was in Philippines that time and he met also one girl there in south of Manila. It means in the Bisaya, that part in Bisaya. So when we met, I don't know how long is there, but I really surprising, when I met him in that day about September 26 na 2014. So when I met him, he has a lot of bags like that. So I think I just thinking that it's something happened, but I'm I'm out of there. So it's not my business actually. So what I think is as long that we met in the first day. So we met about September 26 at 3 p.m. there in Pasig Ortigas Hotel in Red Tube, I think. So, you know, last time is I don't want to go to meet him like that. Just like I feel nervousing. But someone like pushing me, someone like pushing me that go, 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 you go and meet him. So what I did is I changed my clothes, everything I changed. My sister didn't know where I go to because I said I have, I'm already adult and I have my decision, my own decision that it's nobody can decide it, just only me. So what I do is I went there, to meet him, so I went to the hotel and I asked the receptionist about is that like that, and then they bring me there. So we're talking there inside his room like that. So I told him that I'm very very poor and I have a kid, and then if he accept my kid and then it's fine, but if you cannot accept it, it's very free to find others. But I didn't suspected that we are, that he really liked me. And he told me also because, so I told me also that he met a girl from Cebu, and then maybe he doesn't want it. So, but sinabi niya lahat sa akin yon, na hindi siya gusto kasi pera lang yung gusto nila, ganun. Some Filipinas really is very bad employees, because if they, I don't know, if really they want a man to get married, to make it up their life or what, because what I think now is they have a lot of scammer, even though that is my country, but if they have a bad employees, I don't care it, So what I think is, with our talking there about our background like that, and then he accept me, that even though that I'm poor, even though that I am, because I don't want to lie. I tell him my background, to be honest, So I don't want him to find out later on that it's not from me, or tell somebody with him, and then that's the started that is not good in our communication. So what I did is be honest. I told the facts, and then he accepted me, and he told the facts that he has many married how many times. And I said, if you really treat me a goat, then fine. So yeah, and then go back here in the United States at the next day, and then I bring him to airport. So, but he told me that he coming back on December, and then exactly that he coming back what he promises. He didn't break up the promise that he told me. So, when that came, and then he called me that they are just calling me, even though that is not till not yet come. He keep calling me, or we talking still in the website and the Filipino heart, and then we transfer that to Skype, and sometimes just call me on my phone to make in a good terms, So okay. And then he promised me that he coming up to see me again by December. So exactly, and then he came by December. He buy the ticket, and he called me to go and fetch him to the airport. So I do. And then it really came on December 9th. So then and then, when I fell to the airport, and then we straight away to the hotel and take a rest, because I know that it's very tired, even though you're sitting inside the airplane, but stay tired in how many hours, to arrive to Manila. So we rest there in a one night, and then we travel by bus to Ilocos. So, after that, take a bus, and then I know that it's very tiring because daytime is some more hours to go to Ilocos. So we stop over to San Fernando. There, so close to that Partas terminal there, so have a hotel there. So we stop there, and then the next morning again, then we start to continue again to go, to Lawag, to find a hotel to stay on. So when we reach in hotel, and then the apartment that I talked to last time is palpak. It's really, it really has no, I don't know, must be have a customer, so they accepted. So my bulk is closed. So we don't know where we go to, but exactly the tricycles know something else, that's why. And then we transferred to the Blas apartment, and then now they have a good friends with him, So, but they start there, and then we stay there in 1 month. Yeah, 1 month. And then my husband started to know my background, my brothers, my brothers, my sisters, my relatives. So I asked them to come to Lawag, to meet my husband like that. So, but my son is a little bit angry that time because I didn't tell the truth. But I need to tell him, not not that point, you know. But one of my relatives was very very and very very gossip. This a gossip is talkative. Just tell to anyone, then until my son's heard everything. So I think my son is very scary, because he doesn't want me again to have a mistake from men. But my husband give him the promising that he didn't, that he's not like the other guy. It's really hard to choose, but it's really hard, to find a good man, like my husband. So I always pray for that, Lord. I hope that this man is the one, is the one who loves me, who's the one who support me, who's the one who there beside me whenever I have a problem like that. So continue. So we will continue about that, and then I really appreciated my husband to meet all my family like that, but he really like it. But even though I don't know, in that website, I don't know if that the woman that he met before in the past, and then they give us the story, the scary story. So they really needs to break up my communication with him. They really needs to be to make me bad from him, or to and then they make me also story from him. So I need to be a breakup with him, or he break up with me like that. But my husband trusts me and I trust him. So our relationship is become stronger and stronger. So he willing to marry me that time, but I still not annul my marriage, man. So my husband decided, to pay my annul. So, and then we get the attorney or the lawyer, to pricing my annul. So we are just waiting in 1 year until 2 years before we married. So when done everything our marriage, that is my God, I think is September, yeah, September 23. I chose that September 23 because my husband's birthday and I want him to be happy on that birthday. So his birthday is 23 September. So we get married that in September 23, 2016. So he's very happy. I think that month is, I'm so scary. Otherwise, our marriage is cancelled because of the typhoon. But God will give us, it's really, God is really great because He gave us chance to get married. So all my prayers is really answered. So we get married on that day, and we have a happy, happy day. We have a happy family, and his family is really accepted me. One of his daughter is came, to witnesses our marriage in Philippines. So I'm so happy to meet his daughter that day when so I'm really really happy, when we are married. So God is really great. All my prayers is answered. All my prayers is really give it to me, and the one things that I really really happy is God give me the special gift. That's my husband. Yeah, because you know when my mom's is still alive, me, my son and my mom stay together in one house, in the family house. We have a lot of sacrifice, bullying from my brothers, sisters, like that. So I have so hard feelings. It's really hard for me. It's really very hard. There's nobody beside you, especially if you have had heavy problems. You just keep inside your heart. You know, it's very hard also to stay alone. There's nobody beside you. You know, it's very hard also that nobody help you when you need it. But if you have money or whatever for you, people will come to you. But if you really don't have, nobody wants to come to you. So I really did decide. I really decide. But God is really great and give me the special man for me. So we married on September 23 in Ilocos Sur, in San Juan, Ilocos Sur. After married, and then my husband, after married, you know, in 1 week later or 2 weeks later, I can't remember. My husband will be, me and my husband go back to Manila, and we decide to start my papers to come over here in the United States. You know, I always keeping for praying that God give me also again, you know, to guide me everything what I doing, to make processing my paper, you know, until my one lawyer, a good lawyer for one helping me last time with my annulment, and then he called me that he is the one again to processing my papers. So I told my husband say yes. So we transfer for him everything. Transfer for him, keep praying every day, every night, you know. So until the approval will come, and then everything will processing my papers until my interview come. Even people on my back, they praying that I can go to United States because like that. But God is still beside me. He really wants me, to get out on that area. You know, that God with me and supported me, and my kid supported me, But thankful for God to give me this life and my husband. I really thankful to my husband. First, I thankful to the God, and second to my husband to give me a good life. But it's not only me. My husband, supported my brothers, sisters, some of my nephews and nieces. I'm really thankful for the hardship, and the loveliness, the love that he gave to my family. She has a soft heart, she has a feelings, really, to support those who needs a help, my family. I can imagine. I can't imagine how good he is. You know, even they make me something, that make something for me, annoying or shouting or whatever. When I need them, then they didn't help me like that. But they still my family. I hope that they realize it now. I have a lot of sacrifices, from my family. But I never put on that point. What I do is I remember what my father told me before he passed away. Na mas maganda yung naaapi kaysa yung umaapi. Dahil yung mga naaapi ay yun ang mga tataas ng Diyos. Yun ang tutulungan ng Diyos. Yun ang magiging survivor. Pero naging totoo. Kaya nagpapasalamat ako sa tatay ko dahil minahal niya ako. Pero I miss him a lot. Sorry guys. I'm sorry. Oh my God. I miss my parents. Ang hirap pala walang tatay at nanay, Okay. Ngayon, I'm so happy in my life now. Everything my husband gave me a new life. And my brother and sisters supported from him. And of course, he loves it. So thanks for everything. For Bill, William can feel that he loves me a lot. He loves me. Everything that what I need is he gave it to me. And it changed my life. Everything that what's here now. Now I'm here in the United States, so I'm so happy. So thanks for watching me, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thank you, and I love you, and God bless you all.